Hello, welcome to another week's reading vlog. It is actually Wednesday night when I'm starting this. It is 20 past 10 on Wednesday night at that, so I'm starting this week's vlog really late. Monday I spent pretty much all evening editing the vlog, and then yesterday I slept. Got home from work, had dinner, fell asleep on the sofa, had a bath, nearly fell asleep in that, and then went to bed. So wasn't very productive yesterday at all. And today, thus far, all I've done is procrastinate. However, I started an audiobook today, so let's talk about that. So I started Bring Me Their Hearts by Sarah Wolf on audiobook because it's on Scribd. Perfect for my walk to and from work, you know how that goes. And in my TBR Pursuit video, I mentioned how this had a really high average rating on Goodreads, and I was a bit like, really? But let me tell you, I am 30 pages in, not far at all, and this is, so far, not what I expected, and really intriguing. Like, the writing style I'm really enjoying. It's very witty, and like our main character, it's all from our main character Zira's perspective, and she's very like quippy, like she's got an attitude, and I really like that. And just the whole premise is not what I expected. Like, I knew that it was gonna be something sort of supernatural-ish, because on the blurb, like, she's after the prince's heart. Our main character Zira is after the prince's heart. Literally, I'm here for Prince Lucian's heart, literally, is like the catch line of this. But it also says that she can't die. I will make an impression here or I will die for my loose tongue. It's that simple, except it isn't that simple because I can't die. But it doesn't explain that. I thought that the I can't die is like, not that she physically can't die, but like that's not an option for her. Like, death isn't an option here because she's got something she needs to accomplish. But no, quite literally, this girl can't die. Because, I mean, it doesn't say it on the... Does it say it in here? Yeah, here's my problem. I just didn't read the blurb in here. It literally says it in the blurb. Zira is a heartless, the immortal, unaging soldier of a witch. Bound to the witch Nightsinger, Zira longs for her freedom from the woods they hide in with her heart in a jar under Nightsinger's control. She serves the witch unquestioningly. So our main character's heart has been taken out of her body, put in a jar on a witch's fireplace, and she serves this witch. She is immortal, she cannot die unless the witch dies. Just totally not what I was expecting, because I didn't read the blurb. And I mean, that's a mix of a good thing and a bad thing, because I was very pleasantly surprised that this was nothing like what I was expecting because I didn't read the blurb until literally right now. That's the first I've read of the blurb. I was just going on the back. But wow. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this so far. I am only 30 pages in, so there's still lots of room for things to go in any different direction, but so far, so good. So I'm enjoying this one a fair bit so far. In terms of my physical read, I've done like nothing. So I'm still reading... Ow. I'm still reading The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern, this beautiful book, but I am only up to page 66. Not far at all. I'm now going to go to bed and read some. I'm not sure how much though, but I suppose it's only 20 past 10, so I do still have like a good period of time to read some. So that's my plan for right now. That's all I have in terms of reading updates. In other updates, I really need to dye my hair again because, like, look at this. Look at this blue peeping out. We need to get rid of that. I think I might buy a different brand of hair dye and try that just to see if it stays any longer than this does, because although I love the colour of this one when it's fresh, it's just, like, I don't mind it up here how it fades, but I'm really not into this, like, muddy... I suppose it's not muddy, it's purpley, pinky, yeah, whatever. But I don't like it, basically, so I need to fix that at some point. Hopefully this week? Maybe? But yeah, that's what I have for you right now. So I'm going to make a cup of tea, go to bed, read some book, and hopefully make some decent progress. I would really like, oh, I'm so going to jinx myself here, but by the end of this vlog, I would like to have the Starless Sea finished. But that does, of course, give me the weekend, which is when I get most of my reading done, because I'm just terrible at reading during the week, apparently. I need to work on that. I need to get better at reading in the evenings during the week, because I just suck at it. And then I just blow through a load at the weekend, which I mean is great, but I need to read more during the week, especially if I want to get through my January TBR, because there's still some hefty books up there. But yeah, well, that's that. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thanks for listening to me ramble, and I hope you enjoy whatever is left of this week's vlog. Hello! Happy Friday! I don't think I vlogged anything yesterday, sorry. I'm in a really good mood today. I've had a really good day today. I'm feeling really positive and energetic and just feeling really upbeat. I don't know why, but we're gonna roll with that. I'm in a good mood. What's not good is this little piece of blue hair poking out here. I really need to do something about that. But I have so many new things. So many new things to show you. So, I'm gonna start with probably the more exciting thing for you. I have worked with this company a few times before, and you'll probably know who it is because there's likely a shot of it in the thumbnail. But I am collaborating with Yode again. You know Yode, that watch company that looks like it should be pronounced Jord but is definitely pronounced Yode? Well, I'm working with them again and I am so happy to be doing so. I genuinely love their product. They're absolutely gorgeous. Like, they go so well with my general aesthetic. I just love it. Like, you know I love my wood watch. It's a solid staple for me. I love it. And they reached out and asked if I wanted to work with them again, and I have another giveaway for you with them, which will be linked down below. So it is a giveaway for $100 towards anything on their website. It was just a $100 gift card, so please go and enter that. And even just for entering, you get 10% off as well. So it's a win-win situation, really. So that will be linked down there, very easily accessible for you. But what I have is this. So this box this time is not a wooden box. It's like I want to say like a much more ladylike box. It feels very much like a for her. Whereas my box for my other watch is very neutral. It's just the wood one, so it always lives on its cushion because it's its home. Whereas this feels much more like a for her. Do you see what I mean? But the watch itself, ready? There it is. So this is the Cora Polaris watch, probably pronouncing that wrong, but like it's got polar in the name of it. Love that. And this is the variety of Koa and Rose Gold. So let me just get this out of the box for you. It's absolutely stunning. Here we go, so you can see it much clearer. So this one, as opposed to the other ones, has a lot more metal accents to it, but the like majority of the band is still the wood, so that's the Koa wood, and then the metal is this rose gold, which is absolutely beautiful and just so me, so my style. Like, I think it's everyone's sort of style though. Everyone loves a bit of rose gold, like you can't deny that. But I just think it's gorgeous. And it is, what I love about this is it is automatic. It does not have any batteries. You don't ever have to change the batteries in it. It's like kinetically powered, so it like recharges itself from movement. Just gonna take it off the cushion. So you can see on the back, like all of the mechanics to it. Like you can see all of the insides and that little bit there. Like, it's difficult to show you. Oh, look at the clasp. I just love that. But like the bit on the back that it like moves, you can see all the like movement in there. And the movement of it like charges it up. So it's like kinetically, automatically powered. I think that's really cool. I love that. I clearly measured my wrist wrong because they do like, you get to submit your wrist size, obviously, so that they come the right size for you. And I clearly messed up on that because I definitely need a couple of links taken out of this. But you know, that's not a problem. But isn't it beautiful? I absolutely adore it. I think this is my new favourite thing. And I love also that you've got the little window for the, like, clockwork in there as well. Like, you can just see it in there. Oh, I think it's absolutely stunning. I'm still out of focus because I want you to focus on this. I love a good accessory, and my typical accessory is normally like my necklaces, but I actually don't have one on today. But like an eye-catching piece of, I was going to say piece of jewellery, an eye-catching like accessory is always a good one, and this just is. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and as I say, it fits my aesthetic so well. But anything from Yode does, just because the wood is so me. Like, I love how organic and like natural it looks, and I just love it. Honestly, I swear to you, everything I have had from Yode has been gorgeous and I have loved, and people who have seen it on me have complimented and loved, because they're just so, they're so unique. They're not the sort of accessory that you see every day on like your average Joe in the office. Like, they are special, they are beautiful, and they are worthy of a spot in the spotlight because they are absolutely fantastic. And actually, I have something else to show you as well. Bear with me whilst I go and get it. Okay, I'm back. So, the cool thing as well to go along with this is that Jake has one as well. And I swear to you, in all of the time I have known Jake, which is like 6 years now, he has never been a watch person. He's never worn them. He's never liked the styles of any he's seen. Like, I think our first Christmas together, my mum got him a watch that she thought he would like, and he wore it like once and then never again. However, he really liked my wood watch. And when Yode reached out to me, I said, oh, it would be really cool if I could get a men's one for Jake and show that off as well. And here is one for Jake. And I, honestly, he loves it. He loves it so much. It's so his style. This is, oh, I can't remember what one this is. Let me just find that for you. This is the Meridian watch in Dusk, which is this like dark colour scheme, which is so up Jake's alley. And again, it is an automatic one, so it's the same kinetic power sort of situation where the movement charges it, which is fantastic. It's so cool. And again, you've got the like little windows for the mechanics in there, and he loves it. It's incredible. He loves it. So we've got like a proper his and hers moment going on here, and it's just fantastic. I love them so much. So thank you so much, Yode. Like, they're gorgeous, gorgeous products. And you can get your hands on $100 off of one of your own simply by using the giveaway link down below. Enter that. Even if you don't win, you still get 10% off. So win-win situation. Yeah, they're beautiful products. The giveaway is open for 4 weeks from today. So like 4 Mondays time. I don't know what date that's going to be, but I will leave all that information down below for you so you can see everything down there. And I will also leave a link to both of these timepieces down there as well if you want to have a little close-up look at what they are like on the website, because like, why wouldn't you want to stare at them? Look, it's got little sparkly bits in it. Oh, I love it. Right, okay, that's enough about that for now. So in addition to these new exciting things, I also bought a few books. Like, starting off my 50 book maximum for the year well, I have 3 new books to show you. One of them, however, was a £5. I nipped into Waterstones. They have their January sale on, and in the comic section found Rat Queens Volume 3 for a £5, and like, yes please. So I picked that up, I don't actually have volume 2 and I haven't read volume 2, so I've just popped it on the wish list for a day when I purchased that. But I have volume 3. I wasn't going to turn it down for a £5 because, like, it's a £5, so I got that. Rat Queens is a comic series about a few kick-ass ladies who kick some butt. They're like, are they sort of like criminals? Sort of. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I read the first one, but they're just kick butt ladies that kick butt, and it's like action-packed and fantastical, as you can tell. Like, this one's like elfy. But yeah, and this is volume 3, Demons, so bound to have some sort of demonic activity in there. So I'm excited about continuing with this series. I still do need to get my hands on volume 2, but with one of my New Year's resolutions being to read more comics, acquiring more comics would be a good way to hit that, wouldn't it? So got my hands on that. And then me and Jake went to Tesco this evening. Normally I don't buy books from supermarkets, but they had 2 that I really wanted for ridiculously cheap. So the first one is one that genuinely, whilst I was in Waterstones buying this, I nearly bought this one at the full price of £8.99. Went into Tesco and they had Recursion by Blake Crouch for £4.50. So, like, half price? Yes. And as you can see, it was in a 2 for £8 deal. So £4.50 for that. Absolute bargain. I have not yet read Dark Matter by Blake Crouch, but the spines match perfectly. That's fantastic. But I feel like it's gonna be something I'm gonna love, so I wanted this as well. I will get on Blake Crouch at some point this year, hopefully. I just feel like I'm gonna love it, because I think it's gonna be the sort of book that's kind of like a what woo sort of read, and I think I'm gonna love it. So for that price, bargain, yes please. And then they had the binding for £3.50, so I got that as well, because likewise I was planning on purchasing this at its full price of £8.99, so better than half price on this one. This one's a book about a book, I think, and that's pretty much all I know about it. Emmett Farmer is a binder's apprentice. His job is to handcraft beautiful books, and within each to capture something unique and extraordinary, a memory. If you have something you want to forget or a secret to hide, he can bind it and you will never have to remember the pain it caused. Ooh, I just love the sound of it. I have heard good things about this, people seem to really like it, so yeah, £3.50, wasn't gonna turn that down. Yeah, there's my bargain book haul today. Like, 3 books for £13. Like, I'm really happy with that, considering one of them's a comic as well, and they're normally mega pricey. So yeah, I'm really pleased with my new things today, including my watch, which I seriously need to get the links taken out of. I just need to measure my wrist a little bit more accurately, clearly. Very happy with all my bits and pieces. Right, reading update, because I feel like I've been talking to you forever. Still reading The Starless Sea. I am still not that far into it. I am 127 pages in, so I'm here. I am loving it so much. Like, really, really loving it. But I'm going really slow with it, because I haven't been able to, like, sit down and dedicate the time to it. So tonight, my plan is, because we went to Tesco, I got some ice cream. So I have a tub of ice cream, I'm going to eat the whole thing. I have my book, I'm going to put my dressing gown on, I'm going to get all cosy on the blanket, on the sofa, snuggle down, and read with my ice cream. So that's my evening plans. Awesome. Right, I will probably check in with you a little bit later on tonight. Because it's not that late. It is 5 to 9. So yeah, I will check in with you a bit later on when I've made some progress and potentially have something new to tell you. But in the meantime, you're literally going to see me in like a second. It's going to be no time for you at all. See you in a bit. Morning. It's not morning, it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday. Oh, my hair's falling. As you can see, I decided to dye my hair. I was only moaning about it yesterday that the blue was pissing me off. So I slapped some hair dye on, and I'm doing that right now. That way, the things that I have planned for this afternoon might actually get done nicely. Like, I have some videos I wanted to do, but I didn't want to do it with shit hair, so I'm so shallow. So now that I've well, not finished dyeing my hair, but now that I've got some hair dye on and will have nice-ish hair again, then I can film later. I did also really want to finish The Starless Sea this weekend, but that's not going to happen because I didn't read anything yesterday. Oh, I was all like, yeah, I'm gonna sit and read, yeah. And then I had a nap, ate my ice cream, watched some YouTube, had a nap, went to bed. Procrastinated on Twitter a whole hell of a lot. But yeah, I'm slacking on the reading front, which is real bad. But you know, what can you do? I've also got a shit ton of housework to do today. Right, I will check in with you at some point later on when I've read something, accomplished something. The hair is getting fixed. I feel like at this point I'm dyeing my hair like every second week or something. It's really bad. I need a hair dye subscription. Hello, it is substantially later on Saturday. It's actually 20 to 11 at night now. As you can see, the hair dye was a success. I am no longer muddy blue at the ends. I am actually red. Hooray. I filmed my series I want to finish in 2020 video, filmed that, edited that, and uploaded that today. Did a shit ton of housework that I had to do, and have edited all of the vlog up until this point. So it's been fairly productive. I just haven't read anything. I still haven't read anything. So I'm still up to page 127 of The Starless Sea. Earlier in this vlog when I was all like, yeah, I want to finish it, woo! Not happening, is it? And I am back to being one book behind schedule on Goodreads! Yay! Love failing things. Oh, I'm really hoping that once I get The Starless Sea done, I pick up a little bit more. I just don't know why it's taking me so long. It's not like I'm not enjoying it, I just am not dedicating the time to it that I should be. Like, there's other things that I'm doing, like Friday night, for example, sleeping, napping, and procrastinating when I should be reading. It's just so shit. So yeah, I'm gonna add this clip onto this vlog so I'm totally up to date with it. And then I swear to all that is sacred in the world, I'm gonna frickin' read something. Hello, happy Sunday. I feel like I've been really productive today because I spent so long reading a bunch of The Starless Sea, but I'm still only up to, I think I'm up to book 3, The Ballad of Simon and Eleanor. Don't know who Simon and Eleanor are, which is only page 195. So I felt like I was reading forever, but really still haven't got that far. I definitely want to finish after page 200 today, so just a little bit further. And then, because this isn't even on January's TBR Pursuit, I'm gonna start The Girl Who Stole an Elephant. So I'm gonna get to page 200 of this, and then I'm gonna start this, because this is on January's TBR Pursuit. The live show for this is sooner than the live show for this, so I'm gonna do that, and then not set myself the goal of finishing this soon, just finishing it before the live show, which is actually on the last day of January. It's going to be on the Friday the 31st. So I have time for this. I need to stop rushing it because rushing Erin Morgenstern doesn't work for me. I read The Night Circus, I buddy read it with G, and honestly, I think it took us like a month and a half to read that book, quite possibly. And it was so good taking its time, and I like this taking its time. Like, I've enjoyed sitting here and reading a bunch, but I feel like I've been reading for freaking hours and I'm not making any progress. Well, I mean, I have made progress, but like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna stop rushing this and try and read some other books on my TBR when I've got like the time to rush a book. Or not rush a book, but either way, I'm going to take the pressure off trying to finish this quite so quickly and take my sweet time with it. So I'm going to get to page 200 and then I'm going to put it down for the day and read some of this. I'm not sure how much of this. This is going to be a very quick read, I think, because the chapters are tiny and the text is enormous. So yeah. Oh, also, I have tabs because for the middle grade monthly books, I want to start trying to tab them so that we can have like in-depth discussions, and I will tab the bits that make me think or have things to say about them and then stick a little tab in there so that I remember to talk about it in the live show. So that's my plan right now. Page 200. Read this. I also might film something today, but I don't know, so we shall see. Yeah, awesome. Okay, I just thought I would check in and update you. In terms of my feelings on The Starless Sea, I love it a lot. It's very slow going. I feel like I'm getting nowhere, but the atmosphere is fantastic. Like, I'm so curious, like so curious, and really want to keep going and want to know more, but it's also very slow, so I need to take my time with it. Very conflicting things to say, isn't it? But I am loving it, and I love the little tales throughout from the books and stuff. I'm having a really good time when I am reading it, and am loving the vibes. But yeah, sweet. Okay, I just thought I would update you on that. And finished. And as you can see, I tabbed it, so I have things to flick back to and remember in the live show. I don't want to talk about it too much here because obviously there will be the live show on the 25th at 10 PM UK time, that is. So I don't want to talk about it too much, but I'm not sure about it. I'm gonna put it through Corpile because I'm using G's spreadsheet that she made, just because I've always wanted to do some sort of reading spreadsheet, but Excel and I do not get along. I don't know how to use it. I'm shit at it. Word, I've got Word. I've got PowerPoint. You put Excel in front of me and I'm just like, don't know what I'm doing. So the fact that she's got one that she's shared is amazing, and I am going to be putting all my books through Corpile this year so I can have my end of year stats and stuff in that. Fantastic. Anyway, haven't yet put this through that, but I have a feeling we're going to be at about 3 stars as a hunch, because normally I would rate my books on my initial gut feeling, which is 3 stars for this, so we'll see if my Corpile rating matches up with that. I enjoyed it. I liked the beginning a lot more than I liked the middle and the end. Our main character at the beginning is really kick-ass, and she's really courageous, and she's doing everything she's doing for all the right reasons. And then she just becomes really unlikable, and kind of remains unlikable. And the ending, I actually laughed out loud at the ending, just because, like, I know it's a story, it's not realistic, but that ending was just so far-fetched and so unrealistic. I couldn't help but literally laugh out loud when I read it. there's my feelings on that. If you are not familiar with what The Girl Who Stole an Elephant is about, it is about a young girl called Chaya who steals the Queen's jewels, which could either be the best thing she's ever done or the worst thing she's ever done, and how that unfolds for her. There is also an elephant. It is, of course, our book for Middle Grade Monthly, with the live show on the 25th, so plenty of time for you to read it in time for that live show if you wanted to come along. But I think it's sitting at a pretty average 3 stars for me, but I'll put it through Core Pile and let you know. In fact, I'll do it right now and let you know. So I put it through Core Pile and it has come out at a 3, with the Core Pile rating being a 5.43. So yeah, there we go. That's that done, and there will be plenty more thoughts on that in the Middle Grade Monthly live stream. A book completed. I will pop that on my completed shelf now. Lovely. And it's still not even that late. I did have another video I wanted to film today, so I might do that now-ish. And then, I don't know, as I've completed something, I might read a little bit more of this later on as well. So I was totally gonna film a video or read more of The Starless Sea, but when I marked The Girl Who Stole an Elephant as read on Goodreads and it still said I was a book behind schedule, I decided I needed to read a graphic novel to get myself back on schedule. So not part of my January TBR, not something I intended on reading today, but I've just read The Steel Prince Volume 2, Night of Knives by Victoria Schwab. I actually forgot I had this. I have read it, and I'm kind of upset to only be giving it 3 stars. Again, haven't put it through Core Pile yet, but I don't think this stands very strongly on its own. And I feel like I probably said similar things about the first volume. It relies very, very heavily on you knowing the world and the characters, etc. already, assuming you've read the Dark Shade of Magic series. It was very grim, though. Very dark, like all the illustrations are very dark, very threatening looking. And the premise of this is that Maxim has to go through the Night of Knives, which is a trial where there are like 4 stages, 4 doors to go through to put you through something terrible in each one, and like no one's ever done all 4. Part of the trial is like knowing when to stop because it can kill you. So it's pretty much him just going through that trial and introducing a new villain character at the end. So I assume in volume 3 we'll see more from that villain character. But I just don't feel like it gave me anything new or fresh. I would love to see the Night of Knives like as a bigger thing, like the Essentach was in A Gathering of Shadows. I would like to see like the Night of Knives as a bigger, more explored thing, because I think it's a really cool premise. I just don't think that it in graphic novel format, like I didn't know enough about it to be that into it, and I literally read this, it's absolutely tiny, in like, I don't know, 15 minutes? It was a little more than 15 minutes. It was 25 minutes. I read this in 25 minutes, which I mean, graphic novels don't take long anyway, but like, 3 stars though. I still love Maxim and I still love Isra. I am attached to these characters and the intrigue is there, but like it's not answering enough of the intrigue, if that makes sense. But of course the media isn't fully fledged novel, so it's not going to give me as much information as one of those would. But there we go. I read that and gave it 3 stars. Now I might see about filming that video. Maybe. Hey, so it's much later, it's 11 o'clock on Sunday night now. I have filmed a video, finally, got round to doing that, and now it is the end of the day, so I'm gonna wrap up this vlog. Wasn't entirely successful in that I didn't achieve the thing I wanted to achieve at the beginning of the week, but considering I read 2 things today, start to finish, and I am now on track for my Goodreads goal, I call it a success. I filmed, edited and uploaded a video yesterday, filmed another video today, so it's not it's not all terrible. Yeah, hopefully next week I can achieve more like reading throughout the week, because that is something that I really need to work on, like reading in the evenings rather than just storming through things at the weekend. So hopefully I can do that. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up this vlog now. Oh, whilst I'm here, don't forget to enter the giveaway for the Yode voucher down below for, you know, money towards one of these pretties. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna sign off. I'm really tired. I need to take my face off. I feel a bit grim. And then I'm gonna edit the rest of this because I only have today's footage to put onto it. So, hip hip, hooray. I will see you in next week's vlog. I hope you have enjoyed. Goodbye.